Testing 1 2 3. Ah, yeah, my microphone is working. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. We'll say right here. I'm pretty huge for this world, aren't I? I'll put myself down height just a tiny bit. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll be the height this avatar is meant to be. Because why not? Anyways, that, and then this. Look at me, zoom in. Vertical offset off by a tiny bit. If I stand up, how does that look? It's pretty okay. Alright, okay. There. I'll leave that right there. I'll sit back down. Hello, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. I'm really sorry for the delay of me getting into the live stream. The problem was that my headset, when I got back into VR, because I had to take it off for a bit because I had to do a couple things here and there before I got on. Oop, I gotta turn off flying. Now flying's off. I had to do a couple things before I had to get into. Am I into the? I'm not. Okay. I've never. This is a couch, by the way. I've never really used the couch before in my own home world, so I'm actually trying to like use it as a means. Because then what I can do, I can just stand up if I really wanted to and just say what's up, you know, and say hi and all that stuff. Regardless, though, I'm here. Hi, everybody. I hope you all are doing well. It's time to read chat and say hi to chat. Hello, hi Ollie, hi Just Me. I appreciate you both being in here before I actually started live streaming. Again, my headset, when I tried to put it back on, for some reason Virtual Desktop was like, yeah, I don't want to show you anything anymore. And I had a world planned and everything, but for some reason, like, I'm here now. I didn't want to delay any further than I had to, so that's why now I'm in my home world. And, you know, granted, with this couch, I don't really have to like lay on my bed or anything. I can just kind of you know, I have all this extra space to stand around. And I have all this space in my room as well. I could legitimately just walk like this in my room and effectively, you know, do pacing back and forth, you know what I mean? If anything, I might do this more often because it seems like a really nice way to be able to just talk to you all and just vibe and chill and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Anyways, with that being said, hello, Ollie. I have bird brain stuck in my head. My eyes have been red the entire day. It stings so much. Ollie, you should probably go to bed, or at the very least get some eye drops. I don't really like eye drops myself, but if anything, if you need to do it, then you probably should do it. Like, take it to make yourself feel better, you know what I mean? I used to have really dry eyes, but for some reason, like, I guess, like, with my VR, well, especially when I first restarted VR, but for some reason, my eyes have gotten so conditioned and so used to it now, where it's not as bad as it used to be, but there's moments at times where it could be kind of bad. It really just depends on what I'm doing throughout the day. Like, if I'm working and all this kind of stuff, then it really causes, like, a mess within my own eyes. But for the most part, my eyes are pretty okay, but I would suggest you get some eye drops if you can help it. Hello, Adrian Reese. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Fire. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. I think I'm also going to put this up. That's a little better. So then if I sit down, my legs are also beginning to do leg things. That's to be expected. Because this is what we just grown to accept. Hello, come on. Thank you. Muchas gracias, as they might say. Hi, Fire. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Pokeboy. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. YouTube just says me, is this a joke now? I honestly have no idea how the XP system works. I don't know if it's like newer people. I don't know if it's the consistency of how much they interact with my channel. I legitimately don't know. I think I need to do more research on it so I can actually answer the question. I don't like saying I don't know because it just doesn't feel right about me. So I will try to find the answer wherever I can, the best I can. But as of right now, I legitimately don't know how this thing works in particular, personally. Anyone want McDonald's? Ooh, me, yeah, me. Can you get me a McDouble and a McChicken and a McFlurry too, please? I'm liking my McFlurries, I'll tell you that much. Probably, I can bird brain can describe a sleep person. I guess if it's, yeah, I mean, bird brain effectively, you would call someone a bird brain if you're kind of calling them an idiot, though, is kind of the thing. So not necessarily. It could also kind of mean on like the side of like scatterbrained as well. I feel like bird brain is like a nicer way of calling someone effectively like an idiot. So Just be careful. Just be careful how you want to like identify that as yourself. Unless it's a song. I think you're mentioning it as a song, but I'm not entirely certain. Just a reminder to take... Oh. Kristen Sanchez, amazing stream. Hi, Kristen Sanchez. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Just remember to take breaks. Also with anything in your life. Hi, Shadeable. I appreciate you being here too. Yes, I have taken breaks. I haven't really posted any content the past couple of days, except for one piece of content that I've already recorded. Technically, yes, I've already taken a break. Not necessarily by my own choice per se. I would say more so I had to because my parents came over this weekend and we were doing gift exchange because we didn't really see each other for Christmas. We actually wanted to have a chance to be able to at least exchange the gift those. At least my parents wanted to. Because at the same time too, my brother's birthday was also just recently, so that was also kind of a double whammy. But overall, I actually had the chance to see my parents it was yesterday. And it was really nice, actually, you know, being able to spend the time with them, going to a Greek restaurant. And eventually the nice part about it is that I went with my brother to a bar. That's a really nice cocktail bar, and we had some really good drinks, and overall we enjoyed the time that we spent with each other. So I would say that was my yesterday, but also my Saturday too was working, and then afterwards I had to see my parents because they were here on Saturday. And then Friday, I was off Friday, but I had a bunch of other things that I was doing related to my brother and just other things in between. So I've been pretty busy. So in exchange, I haven't really done much in the way of content creation, but I do have some ideas that I want to reinvigorate and try to do again. I was actually going to do them today, but I felt like I just needed a straight up nap. And I will be honest, I took almost a 2-hour nap. It was a 105-minute nap. That's a long nap for me. I usually don't nap that long. I usually do like 15-20 minutes, but today I was just like, I just want to rest. And I feel pretty good right now. I still have some energy problems, but for the most part, I feel like I'm capable of handling what I need to do, like doing a live stream. So, hi. But overall, yes, I have been taking breaks. I have been relaxing. I haven't really posted much in terms of content. I do want to get back to posting content, but also at the same time, too, my next coming days for work are going to be really dodgy. Like, tomorrow I have to close, and then the next day I have to work 9:30 to 7, and then the next day I have to work 7 to 5. Again! I hate that particular thing, because you know what that means? Like, my Tuesday, gone. Anything I could do, gone. My Wednesday, more or less gone, because when I get out at 7, I basically have 3 hours to do whatever I want to do until I have to go to bed to have enough energy for the 7 to 5. But then Thursday, I'm off on Friday, so I may most likely host an event on Friday because I can't on Saturday because I close Saturday, and then I work 9 to 7 on Sunday because the college kids come back, and that's really most of our clientele at my particular store. So yeah. I am kind of like going a little bit easier just to make sure I have energy for the stuff that I need it for, like work right now. Regardless though, I do take my breaks where I can, and I think right now I'm feeling pretty good enough to at least do a live stream for, you know, at least an hour like I usually do. So yeah. Alright, I'm here. I'm reading. Source the power of guillotine to summon instant noodles. Alright. Hey Roller, I'm in the UK. Hi Jelly. Are you usually in the UK? I didn't know if that was the case. I don't really know where you're stationed, but that's cool either way. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Chicken. Hi Anna Luna. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Like, you mean like lava chicken? La 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 lava. Chicken. Ooh, baby. Or chicken jockey. Oh, Minecraft movie, I do love you so. That was a fun movie. Like, I know some of you all may have not liked it, but for like someone who's been playing Minecraft for a long time, it was actually a pretty good movie. I feel like they got some pretty good matters on point. They're gonna apparently make another one, and I honestly can't wait for it because I really hope they touch on more things like the Wither, the Ender Dragon. There's so much stuff they didn't touch, and they, you know, instead they made some sort of like OC like villain that. Yeah, I get it. They had some funny moments here and there, but I'm just like, Minecraft is such a huge and expansive world. And honestly, my favorite part of the Minecraft movie as a whole was the very, very beginning when Jack Black was explaining like what he did when he first got, or Steve in this case, when he first got to the Minecraft world, and how he described it. Such whimsy to his description, because it's like, you know, it's like a kid when they first like play their first Minecraft session. You know, I built this house and I had to defend from the night and I had to do all this kind of stuff. It's so it's so whimsical. It's so nice. It's so innocent. It reminds me of everybody's first Minecraft experience and how they just like, oh yeah, I did this, I did that. It's fun. Minecraft's a great game, and I hope with the Minecraft movie too, they really touch on more actual like stuff that's in the Minecraft universe. And I would believe they would, because they did a pretty good job on the Minecraft movie. It was an okay movie as a whole, but there's definitely more they can utilize to make it an even better movie next time. Buys everyone McDonald's. Hi, I'm Cumin. Hi, Cumin. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. My legs. My trackers are okay right now, but I still need to make sure. My trackers, just gotta make sure my trackers behave. You know what I mean? You all know how it is. I'm now in crippling debt. Maybe you shouldn't have bought the whole McDonald's. That was probably your first problem. Chicken again. Hi, Bazinga! Bazinga. But not just any Bazinga. Bazinga! I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Chicken. You keep saying chicken. Ironic is reference to the Tito song. And I think that's honestly where Ollie is referencing to the, I guess, I didn't know it was a Tito song. That's pretty interesting. Thanks for telling me that, because I honestly did not know. Chicken. His brother keeps saying chicken! Yes, I get it! Chicken! I drink soda, I eat pizza. Hi, Big Toast Snail. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I like soda. I love Coca-Cola. Pizza, I think pizza's okay. I'm not the hugest fan of pizza. I can eat it if it's like presented before me. I think there's certain ways to make pizza that makes it really good. But in my honest opinion, if I really want, like, you know, my personal favorite food is wings. I love chicken wings. They're absolutely amazing, absolutely delicious. Even just talking about it right now is actually making my mouth water, because I think I'm a little hungry right now. I should have ate the other half of my sub before I live streamed. But you know what? I thrive in adversity, baby. So I'm just gonna make this work the best I can. Yow! But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Tazhoon. Hi, Tazhoon Laughter. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Moon. Alright, I just want to make sure I'm catching up the best I can with you all, because I don't want to fall too far behind now. Not so early. Gen Z. I'm reading the comments, by the way. If I feel like I want to respond to something, then I will. But I'm just looking at some of this stuff. It's kind of goofy. All of these, I think, just singing the Mermaid song, if I recall correctly. You got a pet snail, just me? He removed 7 islands. Is it the immortal snail? If it's the immortal snail, then yeah, I would imagine that it would definitely try to, like, you know, get rid of things in our life. So just make sure. That's pretty good. Just make sure with your immortal snail that you don't destroy life as we see fit. We need that in order to live, you know? I mean, obviously, but I want to make sure I can still enjoy my life, you know what I mean? I had to do that. I want to make sure I can still enjoy my life, you know what I mean? And if you try to get it destroyed by having an immortal snail, by getting it destroyed by having an immortal snail, then we can't exactly enjoy life now, can we? I gotta make sure I can have fun too, you know what I mean? Anyways, back to reading chat. Damn. Hi, Rowell. Rowell. I'm just gonna say Rowell. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. His name is Craig. What is name? Oh, Chicken Bro. Yes! Chicken, you're right! La 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 lava. Chicken. I don't know what you're referring to at this point, because you just keep saying chicken. So at some point in time, I gotta just disregard it, because I don't really know. If you just keep saying the same thing over and over again and you don't give me any more context after the fact, what do you want me to say? I responded the best I could. Now I'm just kind of confused. Yo, for J-Man Morgan. He's gonna be giving out jelly beans in the chat, I'm pretty sure. But either way, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Kevin Rolling. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a great day too. In my chat. Get out of here. Roller, no, please. Creatures of the Rain. Hi, Creatures of the Rain. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Just chicken. You got more jelly beans? R for Morgan, you have to share it with the whole chat. Chat, everybody make sure you get your jelly beans. Is there an emoji for jelly beans? If there's an emoji for jelly beans, then please put it in the chat. If there isn't, then don't worry about it. It's not necessary. I'm a muffin. Hi, Royal. Hi, Royal Claret. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. If you're a muffin, then you must be the sweetest thing in my eye. I'll tell you that much. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. But I appreciate you being here nonetheless. Hi, Jaden. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. You're funny. Am I funny? I don't really think I'm funny personally. I'm just kind of a silly, goofy goober that just does some stupid things, you know what I mean? And if anything, all I know how to do is really spin. Is that like really a skill though, like spinning? Because spinning is not hard. Like legitimately, it's not hard at all. But I like doing it. It's fun, you know what I mean? Regardless though, I appreciate your compliment. Thank you so much. Are you in VR chat? Hi Lava VR, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. And yes, indeed, I am in VR chat right now. Yeah, you're over there. Yes, indeed, I am in VR chat right now. Very astute of you to notice. Hi, Thet Wows, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. Because he supports Autism Speaks. I don't really know what that is personally, but it sounds like if he's supporting something that's related to an autism group to help them advocate. Oh, there goes my hand. To help them advocate for something related to, like, you know, advocate for autism as a whole. I would think that would be a good thing to, you know, be known for. But then again, I don't exactly know if that's like technically like a bad advocate group, a good one. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say on the matter because I don't know if that's a good group or not. So I think I'm going to reserve my comments just for the sake of, you know, not putting my opinion one way or another on something I'm not fully informed about. Freddy Fazbear? Freddy Fazbear? Is that the Freddy Fazbear? Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. How we love you so. Speaking of which, have you guys watched the FNAF 2 movie? I personally am not a huge FNAF fan, but I would like to hope that if you guys actually did watch it, was it a good movie? I feel like it's probably similar to like Sonic the Hedgehog, where like it's not like by itself a good movie, but for the fans, it's a great movie because there's just so many little references in there. And I think Scott Cawthon actually directed FNAF 2, this movie, which more than definitely, I'm sure Scott Cawthon would sprinkle a lot of little Easter eggs here and there to really make it a tantalizing film for people to want to watch. So if it is, just let me know. I would never watch it, but I'm rather curious anyways, you know? You're so pretty. Thank you. Thank you, That Wows. I appreciate that a lot. I do love my avatar a lot. It's so absolutely adorable and so cute. And I always love just being able to do cute little things, you know? Because it's always... That's my biggest goal as a person, because I will say this for sure, I am a male in real life and I do accept those terms, but one of the things I really like doing especially is just being a cute little anime girl, you know? I feel like now more than ever we just need cuteness and innocence, and we need because that kind of translates sometimes to positivity and hope. I'm a person that always tries to exhibit a matter of positivity and hope wherever I go and whatever I do, because I want to make sure that I can show the world what positivity can look like all day, all year, everywhere you go, no matter what you're doing. I am a person that carries myself very closely to ensure that everything I do has a matter of positivity behind it. Am I assertive? Yes, I very much am. If you try to cross my lines or you try to do things that I definitely don't, if I tell you not to do something but you still do it, oh, trust me, you'll feel my wrath. But for the most part, I'm usually a pretty chill, laid-back person, and I want to make sure that I can provide comfort to you all in the chat, in my YouTube channel, in my Discord server, and in my VR chat events. After all, this is what Random Slam is all about. I'm a very random person. I do a bunch of random different things, but everything fundamentally is established by the merit of positivity and hope. And I hope, if anything, you all take a little bit of what I try to give you, and you take it back to your lives as well, so you can continue to spread the positivity to everybody around you as well. That's always my most important goal that I want to establish to every single one of you. So thank you. I do appreciate the compliments so much, but I always say all that too because this right here is tantalizing. Now, I feel like myself in this avatar, don't get me wrong, but this is also tantalizing by itself to make you all catch your eye. But once I catch your eye, I'm going to tell you my most important things, which is the matter of being a good person to everybody else around you. So, yeah. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. That sounds like a lot of fun, Jelly. I've personally never watched it myself, but I did hope you have a good time watching it. It's probably so I see myself actually stream this person. Ollie, I'm serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like it happens when you first start playing VR chat, and especially when you start seeing yourself, like everything in the mirror and all that kind of stuff. You really start to question. Hold on, I want to try to do this real quick. I'm curious if this is gonna work for me. You guys can still see me? Yeah. You guys can still see me. Okay. Alright. I just put myself into, I just put a mirror up for me. But my most important thing I want to establish in what you just said, come on. My most important thing I want to establish in what you just said is the fact that, where's the, right there. Okay, like right where I'm looking at. Alright. The most important thing I want to establish with, oh, one more thing too. I'm gonna do this, like this, and then like this. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Yeah, that works for me. The most important thing I want to establish about VR chat is that when you really get into it, especially like when you're like a new person into VR and everything, you look at yourself in the mirror, like I'm doing right now. I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and it's crazy. Like, the motions that I'm doing, the stuff that I conduct, it's me. I'm doing all of this stuff. But at the same time, too, it's like, I know who I am. I can see myself in real life. But at the same time, too, I know who I am in VR as well. It's a very surreal feeling. And I promise you, at times, me personally, there's moments and times where I'm just walking idly, like let's say through the store, or maybe just conducting stuff in my personal life, where I have moments of time where I think I'm myself. I sometimes see myself as this in real life, which is crazy. But so Ollie, to answer, like, attest to your point, yes, very much so. Once you really get into VR chat and you let yourself be really, really immersed into it, yes, it's not too far out of reality to think like, oh, I am a protogen, or oh, I am an anime girl. So it may eventually wear off. It wore off for me, but I will not deny every now and then, every so often, I still look at myself in real life as this. So VR is very immersive. I love VR so much, and honestly, I don't complain one single bit about having such, like, you know, visions about myself as an anime girl, because the fact of the matter is, I love this. I love my real life self, and I love my virtual self. So overall, I just love me. This is who I am, you know? I got a Minecraft song is better than Lava Chicken. Wait, what song is better than Lava Chicken then? You gotta tell me. Okay, I understand now. It's too low to the floor. Let's do a little higher. That's better. That's much better. Hi, Lyle, man. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hello, Jaden. I think you already said hi, but I'll say hi again. Hi, Jaden. I appreciate you being here. I'm gonna make sure to try to catch up. Stranger Things Season 5. I need to still watch Stranger Things. I do ask that there's no spoilers, please, because I need to actually watch all the way from Season 1. But now that the whole season's completed, then personally, I might invest the time to look into it. The only thing is, I need to watch it. I usually watch content with somebody else. I can't watch it by myself. It's not really my personal interest. However, I will potentially have someone to watch stuff with, and if anything, I'll probably go from there. I also need to take off my flannel. My flannel's, it's hot in my room, actually, believe it or not. There we go. That's much better. Anyways, back to chat. 6, 7. No! No! That's what the great meme reset is for. You gotta abide by that. You can't do 6, 7. If you continue doing it, then I'm gonna continue doing it too. I'll just put this back down because I want to make sure I'm actually like in frame and everything. I don't like looking at myself in a viewfinder, but at the same time too, I'm literally looking at myself in a mirror, so it really isn't that much different, honestly. I also raised the brightness just a teeny tiny bit, just to make sure I'm a little more clear looking. Anyways, ever since I was a kid, I am Steve. What do you think about the 6, 7 meme? It's just, it's okay. Like, I think it's kind of dumb personally, but what can I do about it, honestly? Oh my god, chat has gone crazy. I need to like actually like go in like fast mode. So forgive me, everybody, if I seem like I don't give too much personal touch to your comments. I just want to make sure I catch up on chat the best I can. Maybe we're looking at us speaking why people don't like it because I can't personally explain. You know what, Ollie, that's a fair point. I think I will do that after this live stream. Hey Google, remind me at 9:30 p.m. to look up Autism Speaks. I'll leave it at that for now, and I'll look at it later. Jelly beans in. Hi, yee in. Hi, yee. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind like pretty hard. Hi, Random Slipper. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I should sub, bro. You're so funny. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot, Anna Luna. Of course, I'll say this real quick. I always want to make sure to every single one of you, it's never a pressure. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to like. You don't have to do anything, honestly. If I don't provide you enough content, or if I'm reading chat so slow where you may get bored to tears, then you know what? That's fine. It's no hard feelings. If you need to leave, if you need to go, then please. It's no pressure. I don't ever want to make it seem like you guys have to do something. If you want to, then that's fine. But please, I will never ask for subscribes. I'll never ask for likes. I really just want to make sure you feel comfortable in my live stream. So it's always a pleasure when you all say that. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. But regardless, just never feel like you have to. I'm forever grateful if you do. But please, I'm appreciative that you're here. That's the most important part. My name's kind of purplish in color. Worst part of pizza, if you remove the pus, you get grilled cheese. You know what, Jaden? You have a fair point there, honestly. The snail's behind you. Save yourself by joining the orb. You thought you got me. I don't see the snail anywhere. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. You know that? You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. Rolling. Oh, rolling. Rolling. Like my name, Roller. Hello, Leo Mateo. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry I'm very slow in chat right now, but I still want to make sure I say hi to you. And hello, Christabel Ramnath. Hi, Christabel Ramnath. And hello, microwavable alien. What are jelly beans? Jelly beans are the most delicious thing in the universe. If you eat them, you turn into a beautiful, benevolent god. And you can do anything you want, like shoot lightnings from your fingers, like this. Just imagine if my finger shot lightning out, and you know, you got the rest. You understand, right? Please understand. Please understand. Just, come on, commit to the bit. No, I'm just kidding. That's better. I'm so indecisive on my camera angles. I want to have enough impact when I walk closer, like this. What's up? Yeah. But for the most part, I just want to make sure I have a decent like frame of myself, which actually I think I can still do this even further still. That's pretty okay. I'll leave it like that. That's pretty much, I'll settle with that for sure. Whatever the case. Raid. If you don't understand. What does the 4 circle inside the circle look behind you if you don't understand me when I'm talking? Hello, Catboy Son. I appreciate you being here. Are you talking about this? This thing right here? This is actually a light. It turns off and on the, like a night light, basically. So that's a pretty good question, actually. It's just effectively a light. So I hope I answered your question well enough. What is that? Is that pancakes? Bro, that looks amazing. I really want some. Sing the country sing? I don't even know what that is. Hi, Connor. I'm just going to call you Connor. Hi, Connor. I appreciate you being here. And thanks for stopping by. And thank you so much for complimenting my avatar. I absolutely love this avatar. I know I'm a male IRL, but I definitely love this avatar for my VR self. Because after all, VR is about escaping reality. You know what I mean? And we always want to make sure we can find a chance to, you know, be able to explore about ourselves, to experiment with different things. Now, personally, for me in VR, this allows me to actually reach out my feminine side a lot more than I can in real life. Because in real life, if you look at me, I legitimately am a male. Like, I can't really bestow a feminine side without people giving me strange looks. But in VR, I can be whatever I want. And honestly, when I landed on this avatar in particular, it really just spoke out to me. So honestly, I always love it when people compliment this avatar because you're effectively complimenting me. So thank you. It means a lot and I appreciate you being here. I'm reading. I'm reading. I'm trying to notice everybody the best I can. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so behind on chat, which is wild. I'm trying to make sure I catch up the best I can. Hi, Time is not here. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. My right hand's going haywire too. Right hand, don't do this now. Behave. We have company here, right hand. We have company here, right hand. Right hand! I'm gonna read right here. You should totally let me join. Hi, Neo. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And no, I don't let people join my live streams. Come on. Come on. Alright, ladies and germs, my right hand, as you all know very well, is deciding to be a jerk. So I'm going to turn it off, as I usually do, switch to desktop real quick. If you see my hand in the air, that's the reason why. It's currently off right now. But no, I don't let people join my live stream. I'm sorry. Come on. The bite of 87 with Demi Gordon. Was that the bite of 87? Hi, Stuffy. Hi, Stuffy Army. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I am noticing you, Christabel. I'm sorry. I'm just really far behind right now. I gotta like switch my gears real quick and make sure that I actually like read chat and respond to chat the best I can. Your hands are glitching and I have autism. Well, Leo, I will say this in regards to autism. My ex-VR girlfriend has really taught me that a disability should not define a person. The person defines the person. And they were so, because my ex-girlfriend had autism, and if anything, they were so articulate and so well-versed, and they really wore their heart on their sleeve. But honestly, the first conversation that we had, the first real deep conversation that we had, which was like 2 days after we met each other, they honestly really broke down my expectations of what disabilities should look like. Disabilities, again, disabilities are just extra challenges people have to come across in their day-to-day lives, but that should not define the person. The person still has their own personalities, their likes, their wants, their interests. The world is a little bit tougher for them, sure, but most of them still make it work. And if anything, I'm very proud for every single person who has disabilities, whether it be autism or ADHD or just things that make it harder to work with life in general. Because unfortunately, real life doesn't really accommodate for disabled people. But you know what? A lot of disabled people make it work regardless. And if you're that person out there, then my heart really does go out to you. I really hope, if anything, as life goes on, you continue to achieve your dreams, you continue to be the best you can be. And overall, I hope you can just smile. Because smiling is one of the most important things you can do in this world. If you can't smile, well, you're not really going to live a fulfilling life, now can you? If anything, just smile for me, give a sense of positivity and hope wherever you go, and overall, I wish you the best of luck in everything you do. You got this, okay? I got a huge batch of jelly beans down. Everybody get 1,000 jelly beans! Yeah! Jelly beans! Delvin. Hi, Delvin. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. No to you too, my friend. Roller, you're talking about autism. I was talking about it because Ollie was talking about Jack Black apparently supporting Autism Speaks, and I guess apparently that's not a good organization, but I need to do some research on that to figure that out. That's why I was talking about it. Regardless, though, at the same time, too, people with autism, my heart really does go out to you, because I hope, if anything, even though there may be challenges that you have to undergo that other people may not have to undergo, I still wish you'd be able to tackle them to the best of your abilities, and you're able to do it with a big smile on your face. Nice oven. There's someone named the Oven Stealer that comes in and literally says, nice oven. I appreciate you being here, but I'll let you know right now, I legitimately have no oven in my room. Like, none. So there's really no oven to steal here. You just, keep on going. Keep on going. You're not gonna find an oven here, I'll tell you that much. That's funny. Christabel, I hope I did notice you. I did say hi to you, but either way, I will say it again. Hi, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Even better. You should totally 100% tell me your username and our world name. My username is Roller6902. I will not exactly add you as necessary. The world name is called Private Aquarium. Of course, I'm in an invite plus instance, so you can't really join me in that regard, but it's actually a really nice world. The only thing is it's PC only, so just do keep that in mind. If you don't have a PC, then you can't exactly get in here. Regardless though, I still love this world a lot. Even just standing here and just looking outside at the window and seeing all the lovely jellyfish and everything, it's nice. It's calming, really. It's comforting. I really, really like being in this world because like the nice music, the whale sound effects outside, and everything in between. It really just helps me reestablish and reaffirm who I am. So I'm more than happy to share this world out to you all because this world is absolutely lovely. But you got to make sure you have a PC to use it, of course. Okay, hi, I love wine. Bye, I love wine. Oh, you said hi and bye. I gotcha. I find being male because I feel the female voice. You know, Arthur Morgan, I feel like a lot of males out there, a lot of guys, they always want to find opportunity to be like a male or female in video games. I don't know why. I personally never really liked to personally, but so it's so ironic in VR chat when I'm an anime girl, you know what I mean? But regardless though, I enjoy being an anime girl, at least in VR chat, because I personally conduct what I do in VR chat. This is a social VR game after all. It's not a role-playing game, it's not an action game, it's not a fighting game, it's not any of that. It's a social VR game where I basically identify myself for who I am. So this character is me, and I always love being able to say this is me, you know? I have no idea what's going on. I'm trying to read. Hi, Gavin Streams. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Let me do this real quick and see how cooked I am. Oh, I'm not as cooked as I thought. I actually caught up pretty good. Saibao OEO. OEO, online easy ordering. I don't even know what that means. Hi, Raw 66 Comanche. Hi, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, my PC. My name is John Marston. Wait, we have John Marston in the chat too. So we have Arthur Morgan, and now we have John Marston. Man, I did not know I was going to bring all the Red Dead characters into my live stream. But either way, John Marston, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Jay Esther. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Vivan. I'm going to say Vivan. Vivian, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, I'm a male in real life, but in VR, I'm a female. So I hope that answers your question, if anything, even though you didn't say it as a question. But regardless, I'll still make sure I answer it for you. Your skin is a girl, but your voice is a boy. Yes, very, very, very astute of you. I see you got the thinking cap on right now. Very, very proud of you. Yes, indeed. My voice is male, but I am a girl in VR. So I love it. I appreciate it, and I hope you can appreciate it too. Either way, I'm appreciative that you're here. Thank you for being here. You should totally 109% tell me your username and our world name. I thought I basically told you what the world name was, but maybe it's because I'm still so far behind on chat because I'm terrible at this. Your cam is on. My cam is on? My actual, like, real cam? You mean this cam? You mean this cam that I'm looking at right now with you all? With you lovely people? With you gracious, lovely chat that I appreciate so much? Yes, my cam is on. Bye, Claret. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you take care. I like how you guys all say bye to each other. That's lovely. I love that a lot. Arthur Morgan. What is Delvin doing that's making you all say stop? He's not really doing anything wrong or bad in particular per se, besides saying I love fresh meat. Well, okay, maybe that's a little sus. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know how I want to think about that. I guess I will also say please do not say that. Kaboom! Hi, Terraria Lord. Hi, Terraria Lord. I appreciate you being here. Kaboom! Kaboom! Or kaboom. There's so many different times kaboom is used. Hello, Raihan. Hello, Raihan. Welcome back, Raihan. There's so many times kaboom has been used in media all over the place, especially in video games. So there's many different ways I can say kaboom in particular. Hey, you should 102% Minecraft Steve. I'm done with you, Neo. Neo, you're so silly. Like you're doing. I'm 110% certain I'm done with your weird hypotheticals. The world name is Private Aquarium. My username is Roller6902. There's no guarantee I will add you, but if you do, I probably will anyway. So there you go. I've answered your question. Bada boom ba ba. Damn, I wish it was like negative. Damn, I wish it was like negative 30 where I live. Hi, Cosmex. It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well, and thanks for stopping by. Negative 30? That sounds like cold as hell. I can't do cold. I seriously cannot. Because, like, even like 40 degrees, 50 degrees. I'm just like, no, like I can't do cold to save my life. I'm more of a heat-oriented person, but I guess that's bound to happen when you live in Florida, you know what I mean? Yes, I live in Florida. I'm the Florida man. Florida man! Wouldn't it be very on brand that a Florida man would be an anime girl in VR? Isn't that like on brand? That's like Florida man stuff, right? So I'm the Florida man. Sup? Bro, it is 2026. Hi, Damian Levy. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Indeed, it is 2026. Very astute of you. I'm very happy that I know the year now. I thought it was still 2025 for some reason. But then again, 2025 was 6 days ago. Or was it 7? Violent coughing? You mean like this? That's violent coughing if you ask me. I'm bored. Give me your username. I already gave it to you. Oh, I gave it, but you'll probably catch up on it. Don't worry. Hi, Dr. Jolteon. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Dino King Tatsumaki Simp. Hi, Dino King. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Now, and I appreciate the sub very much. Thank you so much. I always appreciate that. Again, I never ask for subscribes or likes or anything of that matter. If you want to, then I'm very grateful that you do. But please do not put pressure that you have to. Also, interesting, because Tatsumaki is from One Punch Man, which I honestly need to go watch. But from what I've heard, from like speculations and whatnot, I've heard that season 3 of One Punch Man is actually really badly animated, or at least from what I've gathered from what other people have said. I probably need some help in figuring out that information, but at least that's what I've heard personally. Regardless though, I still need to watch all of season 1 and season 2 anyways, so I probably should get on that at some point. On top of the plethora of other things I need to watch, because I barely watch anything, chat. I don't have time to sit down and just watch media, which granted I will have time soon to maybe do that a little more often, but it's either I want to play video games, I want to create content, I want to live stream, I want to host VR chat events, I want to talk on my Discord server, or I have to go work. That's like all the things that I do in my day-to-day life. I really don't have time to just watch things personally, but I should make the time, because if there's so much great media out there that I definitely want to look at and actually like enjoy and take in, because watching media is watching entertainment is a good way of just relaxing myself without doing anything really. Like, it's a nice way to shut your brain off and just take in content without having to actually, like, you know, work for it or having to actually make it, you know what I mean? So maybe I should focus more on what actually consuming media, starting with probably I don't know, I'll have to figure out what I want to start with, honestly. You die, no time, game attack. What's the rush? I don't even know what you mean in that regard. Hi, PM Dirt. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And yes, indeed, I am VR chat, where I'm a cute little anime girl in my nice little underwater bedroom. So thank you for being here, and I'm happy that you're here. Nah, it's Fortnite. Yeah, I'm in Fortnite. Did you not know this? This is actually like the world code is WXQ 574. I really don't know what Fortnite codes, like the format of Fortnite codes is, so I'm just gonna leave this joke here for now. User Roller 6902. I'm pretty sure I said that. Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! I can't do that. Get out! It's hard. My voice, it's like my voice can't get to that right particular like pitch to say that as the meme says it. So I tried, but it's not really working in my favor, obviously. Alright, I'm bored, so I'm gonna summon Craig. Who's Craig? Who's Craig? I'm not trying to ignore you, Neo. Turn off follow cam or turn down FOV. I like follow cam personally. Maybe it's because like I like follow cam, honestly. Turning down FOV, perhaps. That's fine, I suppose. But I like look at me because I move a lot. And honestly, if I turn off look at me, then I have to sit in one place and sit still. Now, the thing about vertical formats in particular is that vertical formats make it so I can't really I have to station my body in a certain way, and I have to use look at me to ensure that I'm able to still be in frame the best I can. However, the consequence is if I do stuff like this or like this, then yeah, I understand at that point that I'm not exactly in the frame. But I still like this as it is. I'm just kind of just yapping and talking and just kind of moving in the space that I'm in right now, you know? So At the very least though, I can turn on the FOV. I kind of like it being somewhat closer, so I can like have my facial expressions be seen and whatnot. But I mean, I appreciate the suggestion, but this is how I personally want to do my live stream. Then it improves the angles. I suppose that's fair too. Hi S, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, got more jelly beans that give you some SCP type power. Yo, let's go! SCP powers? Yo, that's great! I really am gonna post tomorrow. I finished fan art. I went camping and stuff. Hi, Bacon Pro. I appreciate you being here. Or Bacon Paro. Or Bacon. I'll just say Bacon. Of course, please take your time. It's no rush. I'm serious. Like, I'm very grateful that you do want to make art for me. But it's never a pressure or an obligation. You don't ever have to feel like you have to actually abide by it. I'm very, very grateful for the fact that you want to make art about me. I always get so giddy when people actually take the time to draw me. Because I'm just a weird spastic anime girl. Why would you guys want to draw me? You know what I mean? Regardless though, I'm always forever grateful that you guys want to draw me if you want to. And I like the way that you're drawing me in particular, Pablo, because you're drawing me like in a different like art style, which, you know, I appreciate 100%. Like, if you have a unique creative vision how you see me, then I want to see it, and I want to actually actually accept it for what it is, because it seems so awesome. Like, if you guys see me a different way and you want to like draw me a different way, then please, by all means, I'm more than happy to see it. Again, it's never ever an obligation, but if you do give me something, then my heart really does go out to you. So thank you so much. I'm not too far behind again, am I? I hope I'm not. I'm trying to make sure I stay caught up. Please, Sandom, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. My mom is kind of homeless. Oh my goodness. Everybody, hold crust. Date me. No, Dr. Jolteon, I'm not going to date you. Don't be so silly, you silly Billy. Yeah, I have a Quest Pro Cosmix. That's what I have. Hi, Reaper. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. My day's been pretty good. I had a short day today, and I did a really long rest. And then I took some sort of like energy drink, sort of. But now I feel pretty good right now. That's why I'm trying to make sure I can have a chance to be able to say hi to you all. But I am probably going to try to get off soon, so that's why I'm going to try to catch up with chat faster, if anything. Hi, Kyla the Cool. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Damian Levy, I appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. As always, remember, it's not required, but I do appreciate you saying so, and I appreciate you subbing. I'm telling Dad. Don't tell your dad. Don't tell your dad about this stream. Shh. Never tell anybody about this stream. I have MS, so a right hand misbehaving is such a real problem. Hi, her Dr. Weber MD. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. MS, is that? What's MS again? I kind of forgot. Can you please enlighten me what MS is by any chance? Or can someone enlighten me what MS is in the chat? Do that shit from time to time. It's I know, guys. Like, that's why when the Steam frame comes out, I'm gonna get it. I'd rather sacrifice this, like the tracking, inside out tracking of the controllers, for actual stable tracking. Ah, jeez, man. Oh my goodness. And plus the Steam frame controllers are also going to have finger tracking, which is going to be amazing. I can't wait to have that too. That's going to be so awesome. But also I have to wait until they make the face tracking too, which frankly I should have face tracking by a different face tracking module, because I bought Project Babel, but Project Babel has not come yet, and I ordered it back in like October, and now it's January, and they said they were going to ship in December, but I still haven't got it. I gotta reach out to them again, because like I'm kind of upset. I spent like $100 on that, but I didn't get anything out of it. And it's not a Kickstarter project anymore. It's an actual product you can buy, like a guarantee that you'll get it. So I do need to talk to some people and figure that stuff out. I will say that much. Now, I'm not dating you. Oh God, help me. Hi, Mr. Random. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. You're random. I'm random. Let's be random together. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by, though. No, Dr. Jolteon, go find someone else to date. Roger loves his research. Hi, Roger loves his research. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And hi, Forgotten Soul. I appreciate you being here, too. Thanks for stopping by. You have autism, ADHD, and a lot of other problems. Forgotten Soul, with your situation, I do hope that you find strength in everything that you do. I understand the world may potentially be harder for you, but regardless though, I always want to make sure you know that you should keep your head up. And remember, you technically, if you do good for yourself, you actually are a beacon of light for a lot of people around you. Because people with autism or other disabilities, people may look at them as potentially something, as I hate to say it, as inferior, but at the same time too, if you prove them wrong, that just makes you look all the more better. And not only will you look good, you'll also prove to everybody that a disability does not define a person. The person defines the person. So I hope you continue to go through your day-to-day life and be the best you can be to prove those people wrong, those naysayers wrong. Disabilities are not bad things, everybody. It's technically, that's why I don't even want to call it disabilities. I call it neurodivergence, because you guys just think differently than we do. Maybe you have a little more challenges, sure, but overall, you guys actually have like ways of looking at things and evaluating things that are way more creative and unique than the typical person. So you guys have a gift. I'm serious. And I hope, if anything, you all understand how much of a gift that you have with your particular neurodivergences. So I appreciate you guys being honest about it. It's awesome. And I always love seeing you guys, because I want to make sure that I let you know that through it all, you are still valued and are still welcome. Personally, I think I have ADHD. I've never been diagnosed for it. It's kind of obvious because I'm kind of crazy and spastic with my ways. And also I kind of scatterbrain a lot. But whatever the case, I always just want to make sure it be known to you guys that overall, you belong. You are valued, you're appreciated, and overall, you should never feel like that you're anything less than what you are. And if anything especially, please don't give up. Sometimes people with, neurodivergence tend to want to just give up because they think the world's just against them or the world's harder for them. But overall, that extra challenge means extra challenge, and an extra hill to climb just means the reward is all the more sweeter once you finally make that climb. So keep at it. I'm very proud of you guys, and if you keep going, then you'd be surprised what you might be able to do. Hi, Cookie Kevin. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, please, Delvin. Okay, Delvin, you're kind of being a little... Okay, Delvin, now you're being a little mean. I'm gonna say this much. So, I'm gonna, kind of evaluate this. What time was that? I'm going to say and look at it, and I'm going to kind of evaluate if I honestly need to time you out from this chat. Be mindful of how you talk to other people, and don't really, discredit other people for the things that they have to go through. We all have to go through something. And if you're just basically going to kind of sort of mock somebody, then I really don't stand for that, because that's effectively bullying. And I really, really, really don't stand for bullying. So please, be nice to it, and I would appreciate it if you do. Send Delve into the trenches. Nice chair. Can I borrow that permanently? No! It's my chair. Get away from my chair. Nice bed. Oh, this isn't really a bed per se. This is more so a couch. But I mean, you could sleep on a couch as a bed. You know what I mean? So I suppose I could, technically speaking. However, I can rotate into the bed if I really wanted to. Right now I have it on the couch because I want to be standing at the moment. So that's the reason why it's like that. If I'm sorry, but Eliza's female. And that's fair. I will, especially in the matter of roleplay. People who, men sometimes want to, roleplay as female OCs. And you know what? That's okay. Because that's just you trying to figure out your identity in your feminine side. Every male has a feminine side, whether they like it or not. And being able to embrace that and accept that for who you are as a person is one of the most important ways to ensure that you actually accept yourself all the way around. Your masculine side and your feminine side. Both sides are basically you. And if you decide to shun one away because you think it's like a weakness or an impossibility, or one so toxic and so terrible and so bad to be around, then overall you're just not accepting yourself for who you are. You are a fully rounded human with complex feelings, natures, likes, interests, desires, and everything else in between. You have to accept yourself the best you can. Because once you accept yourself, then everything gets much easier, especially when it comes to interacting with other people. You always... Excuse me. Excuse me. My mother always told me this. You should always love yourself first, love yourself second, and love yourself third. Because if you don't love yourself, then, well, who will really, honestly? Love the sparkling clothes. Hi, Kiba the Wolf. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And I very much appreciate your compliment about my clothes. I do love my sparkly clothes. I always love being able to look at them and see the nice little sparkles and glitters that go within them. His avatar always makes me feel nice, especially whenever I come into VR chat, because just being this, looking at myself and being able to embrace what I am within this world. Just being able to escape myself for a second. Not saying that I don't like myself, but I do like what I am in here. And just being able to have two sides of a story to myself is always very nice too. My VTuber life and my real life side. And overall, it all comes around to make me for who I am. So thank you. I appreciate the compliment a lot. Hee-hee-ha. I think at this point I'm going to probably time out Delvin, honestly, because this is kind of a little silly. Yeah, I'm going to time out. Yeah, I think at this point... Yeah, I'm gonna time out that guy. I timed out Delvin. I know I'm kind of falling behind on chat, but I'm reading all this stuff and I'm like, oh, no. Okay, this is, especially like, what was the last thing they said? Emmett. Oh, Emmett's here. Hi, Emmett. Bye, Emmett. I appreciate you being here. They said, that'd be cool, Fire. I would appreciate if you could bring your friend along. They said, good night, Emmett. I hope you never wake up. Yeah, no, at that point, we're getting that guy out of here. Forget about it. I don't even want to try to give a chance to, like, redeem him. Nah, we're not doing that anymore. You remember me? Hi, Swifty. I do actually remember you, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. I want to be a little closer. But no, I appreciate you being here. It has been a while indeed. But regardless, though, I'm forever grateful that you're here again. So thank you for stopping by. It does mean a lot to me. Catching up. Hi, Kayla Parker. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. My hamster's in the freezer and not moving. Don't let your hamster be in the freezer, Jelly. That's not a good idea now, is it? Hi, Blue Hen. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. I say I laugh like Denji from Chainsaw Man. I've heard about Chainsaw Man. I obviously am not hugely into anime like that to understand who they are in particular, but I suppose that's pretty cool. I need to make sure I watch it. Obviously, a lot of people know like that one anime girl from it with like the tiny horns or whatever. I don't really know what her name is, but I mean, it seems like a pretty cool show nonetheless. There's so many good animes out there, but there's just so little time to watch them all. Oh my god. How much this is why I don't sometimes want to watch content, because once you get into it, you're like, oh, now I have to watch this, now I have to watch that, and it's like, oh man, and then you get so sucked into it sometimes, and that's how binge watching happens. And binge watching can take away your day if you're not careful. I fell into binge watching every now and then myself personally, and I really don't want to do that because I feel like I'm losing the opportunities to do things that I actually want to do, like content creation or video gaming. But once I start getting more real-life friends, then I will potentially have kind of no choice but to watch stuff with them. And honestly, that's probably the best way to just, like, be with other people as well, I suppose. Alright, where am I? I hope I'm not too far, because, Alright, okay. Alright. I'm not that far. I'm doing pretty good, actually. Pretty happy about that. Bye, Roger. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you take care now. Hi, Eddie Randall. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. Goo Goo Baby with your life on the line. I don't even know what Goo Goo Baby is, honestly. Hi, Midnight. Hi, Midnight and Matcha. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Your name is so cute, by the way. Midnight and Matcha. That's like such a lovely combination. I'm very happy to at least read that username, but thank you for being here. 1 second, everybody. Let me get some water. I'm gonna actually like run into my wall real quick. Yeah, I'm running into my wall. Don't ask what I'm doing. I'm just in my wall. Yeah, I needed that water. That was like, I was super thirsty, so I needed to make sure I drank that stuff. And also my nose is kind of stuffy too, but I need to make sure that I'm actually like breathing. That's my problem. I talk so fast sometimes, but I don't actually breathe. So, hold on everybody. Let's take a deep breath break. I knew it. My nose is kind of stuffy. That's what it is. Let me try again. Very nice, very nice. That helps me slow down a bit at least, because I'm sometimes, when I go really fast, like the train just keeps on going and it just does not stop. Sometimes I had to tell myself to slow down just to make sure that I'm reading chat properly. And I felt like I was going on a really crazy tangent to a point where I was like, I'm like kind of saying things that I know make sense and sound like they're right, but honestly, in my head, they almost kind of don't sound like they're right. So I need to reclaim control over what I say personally. So, yeah, I'm back. What in the femboy? Hi, Harley Smithwick. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Well, I will tell you this much. I'm actually not a femboy in real life. If you think I am, then sure, that's your whatever you want to believe is whatever you want to believe. But I am a male in real life, and I'm a VR chat anime girl in VR. So, yeah, that's what all I can really tell you about that, honestly. Half-Life VR chat Combine Soldier avatar. You know, honestly, that sounds... First off, hi, Seraphim Gordon. I appreciate you being here. Honestly... Half-Life VR chat Combine Soldier. I kind of like that idea, actually. Actually, I may make a video out of that. Because I can make skits. I can make a skit out of it. Interesting. I'm going to keep that idea in mind. I'm not going to do it in this live stream, but I definitely want to try to find one. I would imagine it's super easy to find a Combine Soldier. I go to the very popular avatar search world and I'll just find it in a heartbeat. But I think I want to make a skit from that. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm too far. I appreciate that, Seraphim. I'll keep that in mind. Half-Life. Half of life. Yeah, I'm sorry, just me. I know you were still kind of talking to him, but I that's why I blocked him. Excuse me, timed him out at some point. This guy's just saying the same thing over and over again. Alright, it's time you did something. Listen, you can't do something. That's cool. Bye, Arthur Morgan. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for returning, and thank you so much for the jelly beans. Have a great time at school tomorrow. Weird Al Yankovic. Hi, Blackbird the Crow. I appreciate you being... Wait, what? Why is my... Hi, Blackbird the Crow. What the heck? Controller? Controller, are you behaving? Hi, Blackbird the Crow. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And I appreciate you liking my eyes. Here, you want to take a closer look? Hi. Hello. Come closer. I'm probably gonna do a less of the live stream like this. So, hi. Actually, no, it's kind of weird. I'll leave it like this. No, I don't like that. I'm not in frame. That's better. I'll leave it like this, honestly. But I appreciate your compliment. It's very nice of you to say that. Thank you so much. Hi, Dark Master. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Slandom, what's your favorite board game? Hi, Liam Bull. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I would have to say it's either Battlefield or Helldivers. Now, I like Helldivers a lot because Helldivers is a lot more predictable than Battlefield. Helldivers, for those of you who don't know somehow, it's a 4-player, like, horde shooter sort of, but it's PvE, and overall you have to do missions to fulfill them, but along the way you fight so many enemies and so many different like bad guys and all this kind of stuff. It's a very difficult game, but I love it so much because it's so intense, so crazy, so high octane, and I love games like that. That's also why I like Battlefield 6, but Battlefield 6 is a little more unpredictable. I can't exactly predict where enemies are going to come from or what they're going to do or maybe the cheat tactics they may use, but overall, like, it's still a fun game and I enjoy it a lot. So honestly, to answer your question, it's both between Battlefield 6 and Helldivers 2. And if I'm really bored, I just make content in VR chat, or I just go to VR chat worlds and hang out with random people. So I hope that answers your question, if anything. There's a chance I have autism, undiagnosed age, and age get passed through my family. Well, Fire, if anything, you can always make sure you can always go to a psychologist, and they can... Psychologists? Are they the ones that can help diagnose you? Regardless, though, like, you can always go to someone to have a diagnosis be done for you if you're curious about it. But... Regardless, though, always just try to find coping mechanisms to work around the weaknesses that you have in the first place. You should not be, for you all, I just want to tell this to you all, you should not be doing things just because you think you have a disability. You should be doing things just because you consider it a weakness to yourself. Like, for example, I have a really bad time remembering things, so I have to make lists. If I don't make lists, then I'm just going to forget all the things that I was supposed to remember. So that's my weakness. I have really bad memory recollection. My memory recollection is really weird. If you ask me something, I can't just recall it out of the blue. But I do remember things based off, like, I would say, like, certain, like, contextual circumstances. Like, if someone's eating sushi, for example, I can say stories upon stories about the times that I've eaten sushi with friends, or by myself, or good sushi, or bad sushi, or everything else in between. But I can't, if you just ask me, like, you could still ask me generalized questions and I could probably give you an answer. But if you ask me like more like short-term stuff, like, hey, what was the amount of this report that was supposed to be due? I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So my memory is really weird like that, but my memory is more so focused on memories. Like, I know it sounds weird, but like actual memories that I make with other people, which was the reason why I'm pretty happy about telling stories, because I have a lot of stories to tell based off my past life and the things that I've done between my VR self and my real life self. So whatever the case, just make sure, Fire, you cope and you adapt to yourself. Don't ever let a disability or neurodivergence, I'll say, define who you are. Just continue being you the best you can, but at the same time too, just make sure you play to your strengths, and you make sure you accommodate your weaknesses where you can. And that goes for everybody, because we all have our own weaknesses. You have to make sure you know what your weaknesses are, because if you don't, then you're going to have a way harder time when someone capitalizes on your weaknesses. And trust me, there are people out there who will try to capitalize on your weakness. So just make sure you know yourself really well, so you know what your weaknesses are, so that way you don't let your weaknesses get in the way of what people might be able to exploit against you. Like, this is the name of the game, everybody. You want to make sure the world is almost like one big mind game, and you want to make sure people who may potentially want to try to get under your skin, or people who may potentially want to take advantage of you, you don't let them. And you especially don't let them get to your weaknesses to be able to do so. You guys have to make sure you know who you are through and through, just to make sure you have that confidence and be able to tackle the world at large with whatever you need to do and however you need to be. And I think if anything, I'm going to close out on that and continue reading chat. Okay, thank you, Seraphim. I appreciate the information about who the combating fronts are. Nice couch. Can I borrow it permanently? No! You can't borrow my couch. My couch is mine! Dang it! Let me catch up on this. Let me make sure I'm actually like sort of caught up on chat. I'm somewhat caught up. I'm catching up. It's pretty good. Am I? Yeah. Male Phillian is here. Hi, Jester Harp. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, that is definitely one way to put it. You could say I'm a male Phillian is here. I definitely don't have as much energy as her, but I do try to make sure I could do some cute, silly, kooky things here and there, so I appreciate you. Thanks so much. Nice liver. Can I borrow it perfectly? Hey! It's like the Mario meme. Hey! I'm here to steal you. What did he say? What did he say? Hey! I'm here to... Give me your liver. I don't even know anymore. Give me your liver or something like that. I can't really remember, honestly. Bro, looks like the ladies and the gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. No. I will take that as a compliment, I suppose. My hand? Oh, welcome back. I'll take that as a compliment, I suppose. My hand is such a mischievous fellow. It's like I'm putting it behind my back, and it's like I'm saying, okay, anyway, that I was saying, I'll take that as a compliment, I suppose. I was like waiting for my hand to do something stupid again. But whatever the case. Hi, Logan Jones. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're on VR. I'm on VR too. Right hand. Right hand. It's like you see? Like the moment I notice it, it's like I'll go back to where I'm supposed to go. Oh no, it's broken again. It's not tracking correctly. I know it looks like it is, but it really isn't. I don't know why these controllers suck. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Dexter the Kitty. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. These controllers really stink. And you know what the funniest part is? Like, it only happens when I'm actually live streaming, which I don't know why. I'm serious, like I really don't know why, and it honestly agitates me to no end. But whatever the case, we make do. We make do with what we got. Horse go fast, win money. Oh, I'm going up. I'm reading still. I'm walking here. I can't read that, Bacon Paro. So unfortunately, I can't really respond to what you're trying to say. You should download Umasume Pretty Derby. I always have a hard time saying that name, I swear. But I've heard about that game, and I know a lot of people do like it. I personally will not be playing it because I don't know. And you know what? Honestly, like that game is really up my alley because it's like a bunch of cute anime girls, and I love cute things. But I really actually don't play mobile games anymore that much because I just really mostly more so watch YouTube videos. I used to play this one mobile game called Mob Control, but I stopped playing that as well because that got really competitive, like a little too competitive for its own good, and I didn't really like it after the fact, so I kind of just stopped doing it after a while. Hey bro, can I tell you some verses? What do you mean by verses? You mean like Bible verses? I mean, sure, if you want to, sort of. Hi, Daxton Green. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Am I a boy or a girl? I'm a male in real life, and I'm a anime girl in VR. So a female in VR. I hope that answers your question. Horse go fast, win money, get more horse. Murder drones. I actually watch episodes 1 and 2 in my my Discord channel. I need to watch the other episodes with my Discord community. So I need to actually take the time to do that. Maybe I might do that Wednesday. Regardless, though, I do need to find the time for sure. But I definitely need to watch up a Murder Drones because I thought episodes 1 and 2 were actually pretty good. And from what I gather, it actually just gets better from the later episodes. So I really do need to catch up and watch Murder Drones. You are right about that. A silly goober that is cute. Hi, a silly goober that is cute. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, what the heck is this? Yabba dee boob dee. Is that? What? What the heck is that? Hi, Rusted. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Let me try to read this. Yabba dee booby dee baba doo bop doo bop a shoe. Oh, you're doing the shoobity bop. If I only shoobody boo da doo da. If only I knew that like really well. I kind of can't read it and translate it into actual song, into actual acapella. But that's actually a pretty good song, so that's pretty cool. Do you believe in the Change Ginger community? I have no idea what that is, and if I have no idea what something is, I'm not gonna make a comment on it personally. Hi, the cornball. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Gay? Well, yes, indeed. I am very happy. But also, if you're trying to use that as an insult, well, you know what? You're ironically being your own name. And you know what your name is? Cornball. You're a cornball. Everybody look at the cornball because he's a cornball. Cornball! Cornball! Oh, people using that as an insult is so funny. I'm not going to work. You should probably go to work, honestly. They might fire you if you don't. Hi, Glitch family. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. 85th anime? Jeez, Reaper, you're wild with it. It's kind of weird. I mean, I will take my chances. I will still probably try to watch it the best I can. I'm talking about Chainsaw Man. We're invisible. You're invisible, Seraphim, because you just keep saying the same random things over and over again. At some point in time, if I see one user just spamming the same thing, eventually I stop reading it because I'm like, you're not providing any value to the chat. Why don't you talk to chat members? Why don't you talk to myself? Don't just spam something. It's kind of weird. Hi, Cody the Progen. I am currently in the void of a lady called Carmen. She's telling me to distort or something. Should I lean in? You know what, Cody? Yes. You should lean in and see what happens with that. I'm very curious, actually. Rusted's still going. Hi, Damian Anderson. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Can I play War Thunder? No. I played War Thunder once, and honestly, it was way too complicated for my own good. And I know they're making an infantry mode now too, but like, why would I play that when I have Battlefield 6? Honestly, that's an infantry game I prefer, and honestly, just a war game I prefer in general. War Thunder's a little too realistic for my liking personally. But if you enjoy it, then that's all well and good, but I just won't personally play it. At least not me. I do want to play Silk Song. I eventually do want to live stream and play Silk Song. I really, really do, and I'm trying to find a way to do that by being a PNG tuber at some point in time. Fire V2 model. What the fuck? It's so sick. Hi, the deck of cards. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And thank you so much. I appreciate you liking my avatar. I love my avatar too. Excuse me. And at this point, I consider it kind of an extension of myself. So you complimenting my avatar is like complimenting me. So thank you. That does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. It's 40, I'm not gonna say. Bye, Bacon. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. And remember, for the art, please take your time. It is seriously no rush. I'm still forever grateful that you do want to actually make it for me. So thank you, truly. I got catfished and snapped by a girl. She lied about her looks, but with a filter. That really sucks, Killer Croc. I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless, though, your most important thing then is to block that person and never talk to them ever again, because that's obviously not okay. Catfishing is kind of dumb, honestly. Like, why would you do it? Why are you basically trying to like put someone's expectations and hopes up there just to basically be not the thing that you think you're supposed to be. It's kind of lame, honestly. Either way, I appreciate you being here, Killer Croc. Natasha? No, Nada Sham. I'm gonna say Nada. Your name is Nada now. Hi, Nada. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I need to make my 1 second, everybody. I need to make my thing red because people are trying to invite me. Which, no offense to anybody, I just want to make sure that when I do my live streams, I'm not interrupted. That's how I want to do these things. That did not sound like water. Hi, Lettius. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Has it really been that long since I've caught up to chat? Oh my gosh. This is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. And if you sign up now using code Roller, you're gonna get 1 free champion and you're gonna get 5,000 super monies or whatever the freak they use in Raid Shadow Legends. Honestly, I really don't know. Hi G, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. That's a suspiciously unfunny dad joke. Well, Blue Hen, I don't exactly say dad joke just to be funny about it. If it's funny, great. If it's not funny, that's fine too. But at the end of the day, I'm the one laughing. Hi J-Lo. Hi J-Lo the horse. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi Hoot. I'm just gonna call you Hoot. Hi Hoot. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by as well. Alright, Shadow Legends is sponsored by this video. Hi Linda Rose, I appreciate you being here too. I just do want to say for every single one of you that's been here, and I'm sorry if you're still here and I haven't responded to you and I'm just responding to you now. First off, I'm very sorry. I'm kind of slow to this stuff sometimes because I do yap a lot, and I also don't expect sometimes that many live streamers or a lot of people to join my chat. I may need to increase my slow-mo time just so I can catch up just a little bit, but overall, like, I'm very grateful that you guys are here and that you find comfort being here. Like, if you come and you go, and if you comment and you chat and all this kind of stuff, I'm forever grateful. Truthfully, I love this. I very, very much love this, and I know I'm falling behind, but I want to make sure I take the brief moment in time to appreciate you all, because appreciation is the most important thing for me that I want to establish to every single one of you. You don't have to be here. You really don't. But the fact that you're here, you're giving me your attention and your time means the world to me. And I want to make sure every single one of you know that. Every single person that's here, even the troll that was, you know, that I basically timed down and whatnot, I appreciate your time. It does mean a lot to me. And I'm very grateful that you find comfort and you find a belonging here. It means a lot. It really, really does. Truly. Thank you. And it makes me smile so much because I'm just like, wow, why would people even want to watch me? You know what I mean? But you guys are, and it's great. I love every bit of it. And it makes me smile. It makes me so happy. So thank you. Now I'm going to catch up in chat. Read chat. Continue reading chat. If your nose is stuffy, plug the other nostril and push back on your cheekbone. Interesting. I did not know that, honestly. Well, sometimes if I take a deep breath through my nose, it just goes into my throat and I actually swallow it. I know, I'm sorry, I know it sounds kind of gross, but at least it's a quick way for me to like clear up my nostrils so I can actually breathe properly. Speaking of which, deep breath break. Well, I just noticed that your model pupils are different colors. Yeah, one is white, one is black, which I think is pretty cool in my opinion, and I'm glad that you noticed that. Not a lot of people notice that, believe it or not, so it's really cool that you do, honestly. Night. Goodbye, Gavin Streams. Take care. Have a good night. You're slowly growing, man. Hi, JC. Hi, JC Wineman. I appreciate my hand. Hi, JC Wineman. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm very happy with my growth progress. I honestly I'm surprised at how much. Oh, my headset's dying. You know what that means? Battery pack. I'm honestly surprised one of my videos not too long ago got me about like 200-ish subscribers. Like, I don't ever try to look at the numbers, everybody, but I looked at it and I'm like, wow. It's honestly nice, you know. I still like appreciating my victories where I can, because, you know, I remember going from 1K to 2K, it took me like literally like 2 months. And I don't know, going from 2K to 3K may take even quicker. Of course, I need to make sure I continue posting content, and I need to make sure that I provide value to every single one of you people. But overall, I guess while I don't want to look at subscriber count as my merits and metrics, I kind of sort of do, because then at the very least that tells me I'm doing a good thing. Or at the very least, I'm growing more, so YouTube will suggest me to more people, and overall, that I can reach out my positive message to every single one of you. I'm a very positive-oriented person. It's very important to me to make sure you all know that I want to instill a matter of positivity and hope to every single person that I can. And this is why I have such a cutesy avatar, you know, like, not partially because I love this avatar and it definitely is me, but at the same time too, I also want to let it be known, like, you guys are tantalized by looking at me, and I do cute little things and silly little things, and I'm talking like crazy and I'm yapping like mad, but at the same time too, I will sneak in some opportunities to be able to tell you all what I believe in, what I think is right. And what I think is right personally is just trying to make a difference in the world. Just trying to make sure that we be there for each other. And overall, just making sure that the person next to you, whether it's, you know, a chatter, a person in real life, or everything else in between, that you find an opportunity to be a beacon of light, a beacon of positivity, and to overall make other people around you smile. That's what I want to do. I just want to make you guys smile, because if anything, seeing you guys smile and have your eyes light up and do everything that makes you feel good about yourself, that's the penultimate goal I want to achieve. Because if anything, I can't change your life. I can't give you things. I can't, you know, fundamentally just basically turn the whole thing that you know about your life upside down. But at the very least, if for just a brief moment, just a small, brief moment, if I could just make you smile, well, I did my job. And if I do my job and I continuously want to do it, then that just reminds me that I'm doing a good thing. So hopefully, if I continue to grow and have more outreach out to more people, and people continue to see the message I'm trying to spread, which is a matter of positivity and hope, then I hope I can continue to just make a difference in the world. Make it a better place for not only myself, but for every single one of you as well. And trust me, I need every help that I can. So please, if you can yourself in your day-to-day lives, please, please, please find a way to be positive to the people around you. That is the message I always try to convey, and I will continue to convey that for the day I die. Please, for me, if anything. Anyways, I'm going to continue reading chat now. Hi, Miss Starry Zane. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. And hi, Glorp. I appreciate you too. And Angel Dust. Hi, Angel Dust. I appreciate you being here too. And Daniel Ramirez. I know you've deleted your message, but I appreciate you being here too. Thank you to the four of you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry if you might have came and went, but regardless though, thank you. It does mean a lot that you are here. So thank you so much. Hi, Splits. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. Ghostwire Tokyo still wakes deep. I feel like I've heard of Ghostwire Tokyo before, but I can't exactly say off the top of my head what exactly it is, if I recall correctly. Hello, my controller. Thank you. I need to, like, keep it on a leash, my controller. Hi, Maddox Burns. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I can't say I recall you personally, but if you do seem like I'm familiar to you, then I'm happy, I suppose. Alright, okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, I feel like I catch up and I don't catch up at all. Alright, I'm going to, I'm really going to speedrun now. So I'm just going to be reading. Hi, Eighth Place. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. What happened to make you so wise? Well, Maddox Burns, I've always just been a person that's very introspective, and I think about a lot of the stuff around me that I want to make sure that I can, like, be able to understand the world, and to be able to, like, answer questions that may be about the world. Like, for example, one question I may ask, why this couch? Where did this couch come from? Who made the asset for this couch? And what inspired them to make the asset for this couch? Like, if you all look at the world around you and just ask questions and try to figure out the answers. You may never get the answers, but it's fun to think about. Like, for example, this light too, it was mentioned earlier, but why this particular shape? Why this particular, like, you know, acid and everything? And more so, why does it decide to do the toggle that it does? Why lights? It could have done anything else, but instead it does lights. So I'm very wise, I guess you could say, because I ask questions about everything. I question everything, and I reflect on everything too. Because ultimately, I want to make sure that I can understand the world around me bit by bit, a piece at a time. Especially humans. Especially humans. Because you all are your own unique story, And you all basically have a tale that you want to tell. Some of you all have traumas. Some of you all have successes. Some of you all have failures. Every single one of you, though, is a unique story in your own right. And if there's anything I can tell you all as a bit of a takeaway as I close out this, what I was talking about, if there's anything all that I want you to take away, is that you are your own story. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is who you are. You are your own unique book, you have your own particular chapters, and you have your own particular merits of what makes you who you are. Remember what makes you, you. And if anything, so long as you remember that, you'll understand that you yourself are a beautiful story in its own right. Never give up your story, and please continue writing it to the best of you can. And remember, there's no great story, there's no bad story, there's no all kind of story. It's your story. So please do your best to continue writing the best story that you can. And I know you got this. I really, really believe in every single one of you. So I suppose that kind of explains why I'm wise, I guess, if it does. Hi, Liam. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, okay, I'm reading. Bye, Blue Hen. Take care now. I appreciate you being here. Oh my gosh. What headset do I have? I have the Quest Pro, which allows me to do face tracking, as you see, but also like my right hand keeps screwing up, which is because of the Quest Pro controllers. So, you know how it is. $40 yo-yo, now I want to buy a $200 one. Yo-yos can get that expensive? That's crazy. Hi, Danielle Ramirez. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Bro's body is tweaking. Is my body really tweaking? Am I really tweaking? Yeah. I fixed it. Did I? It's not so much my body, it's my freaking right hand controller. You guys see this controller? You guys see this controller right here? It decides it wants to do like stuff like this. Like it just freaking spazzes out, and I'm so tired of you. But I have no choice. This is my right hand. What else am I supposed to do? Hi, Xylon Xanax. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Rollerblake's his arm snot eats a cabbage, and Relithic does a sick backflip. Is Relithic here? I didn't see Relithic. Huh. Try to say Holmetophia? Holmetophia? Is that it? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Roller, you on yellow. Yes, I put myself on red now, Kaisel. Thank you. Chess app? I do play chess.com. I actually do play chess.com because I have a friend that I play chess.com with. Actually, I have an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to float this in the world, and I'm actually going to put it over here. So that way, I don't have to constantly press the button. I think pressing the button is the problem here. And I'm going to try to press the button a little less just to make sure I don't have to worry about that. But I'm just going to, oh, but I have to re-chat somehow. Man, I can never win with this stuff. Harness the power of spawn. What is this? Oh my goodness. Seraphim is continuing going up the combine ideals, I see. Oh, you're so far behind with chat. You're right, Splits. I really am far behind with chat. Like, I sometimes don't expect this many chat members. So if anything, what I might do next time, I may put 11-second slow mode. But I also may focus more on just trying to talk with you guys and actually engage with you all. But I will add just an extra second just to give myself just a tiny bit more peace, if anything. Bye, Pokeboy. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I catch up eventually. It just takes a while sometimes. You finished Silksong? I really do want to finish Silksong. I mean, I want to play Silksong in the first place. But this is the one game that I want to play only on live stream. I have some games out there that are my first for certain things. Like, for example, Ori and the Blind Forest. I only played that game through Xbox streaming. Like, I'm serious. Like, I wanted to just do it and just try it out. And honestly, it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed my time playing Ori and the Blind Forest through that way. Did I play Will of the Wisp? I think I played Will of the Wisp. And I think I also played it through live stream, if I recall correctly. Actually, I think I played it through Xbox, the actual console itself. Whatever the case. Was the slow read of chat? I know, Seraphim. I would understand the reason why you said that, and I apologize, but overall, I'm trying to make sure I catch up the best I can. Craig escaped. Hi, Olivia. I'm sorry. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you have a great time being here. But however, when I catch up on chat, I am gonna actually get off live stream, so just an FYI. Does it grip? GCA, hello, it's me. Do you remember me? Hi, GCA. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I can't say I remember you personally, but regardless, I'm still grateful that you're back. So thank you for being here. Hi, Dabber. I'm a boy too. How about that? Isn't that funny how that works out? Either way, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Does it grip, or I hope it grips? Hi, 3E, 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 3E. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm going to say no, just in case. Did I download Uma Sumame? No, I did not download that game. I'm not going to download it at all. Hi, Barry. Hi, Barry. And from Poland? That's awesome. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here so much, and I hope you're having a great day. Bro sounds like the Joker. Listen, I'll tell you one thing. You see how I got this? Oh, freak. You see how I got the scars? You see how I got this scar right here? You see? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You see how I got this whisker? You see how I got this whisker right here? This whisker, it was given to me by a gift from the anime gods. Batman. Remember, it's a Pokemon. There's no rules of the Pokemon. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. I'm not doing that either. That's silly. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna play freaking Uma Sumam. I need to remember how to say that word. I'm not playing Pretty Derby. I'll tell you that much. And my right hand's going crazy again. 3 days until Mario takes your liver. Hey, you! I'm here to take your liver. All right, he just broke the sound barrier from breathing out. Oh, that reminds me. Always gotta make sure you breathe out sometimes. You know what I mean? Is my hold on? Okay, just making sure. Hi. Cockroach in your walls. I cockroach in my walls. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. I'm telling you right now, if you're in my walls, you have to understand my room is underwater, so you might drown. But you know what? You freaking cockroaches are like invincible. So I'm sure like a little bit of water isn't gonna hurt you whatsoever. So you know what? Get out of my house. Get out of my walls. Get out of my walls. I don't want you in my walls. If you're in my walls, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stomp you, and then you're gonna die. Maybe. I don't know. You guys are freaking invincible. I swear. I don't know what to do about cockroaches sometimes. I swear. I'm more powerful now than ever. You absorb my ugliness. Oh, cockroach in your walls. Of course you're an ugly thing. What's my favorite song? My favorite song has to be a song called Daystalker by Carpenter Brute. The reason why that's my favorite song is because it's a very heavy lock-in song that I listen to for a lot of my games. Alternatively, I have another song that I like a lot called Too Little Too Late by Bo Duran. In fact, I made a mini music video with that particular song, and I like that song a lot because it's so cute and so lively and so fun, but also it's very dreamy vibes, and I like those kind of dreamy vibes in songs. It really helps me calm down and feel relaxed and just kind of like, you know, like embrace myself, you know? So those are personally my two favorite songs, in my opinion, at least. I'm so hungry. I need to really catch up. But it's just me in a room. My favorite song is Oblivion by David Kushner. I've heard of David Kushner before, but I can't really say that I recall any of their songs in particular. I see myself to make sure to study Half-Life Combat. Okay, Seraphim, I will make sure to study Half-Life Combat lore when I have the opportunity to do so. Hiya, Maya Raymond. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. What's my favorite food? Hi, Marina. Hi, Marina Miranda. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. My favorite food, personally, is wings. I love chicken wings. They are so, so good. I don't know what it is. Non-breaded, mind you. I don't know what it is. Like, I just, I can't be talking about this stuff. I'm so hungry right now, Chad. But, like, dude, chicken wings, oh, my God. Especially when they're nice and hot. Oh, man, they're so good. I know I'm sounding crazy over some chicken wings, but man, right now I am starving. I thought I seriously need to get out of here, but my answer definitely has to be chicken wings, and not any crazy like particular setup. Just medium sauce chicken wings, nice and hot. That's all I need, and it makes me feel great. Makes me feel great in my tummy, I'll tell you that much. But that's a good question. I appreciate it, and thanks for stopping by. Did I catch up? Oh my gosh, I thought I caught up, but I guess I didn't catch up. I'm gonna, oh my gosh. I'm really just gonna start reading faster now. Like, I have to do this. Hold on. Oh, let me go closer. Like this. Alright, time to read. Yeah, I'm really behind. I try not to be behind on chat. Like, I try to catch up on stuff, but I was kind of a little more yappy than normal because I think I'm pretty hungry, unfortunately. So I'm gonna make sure I read. I'm reading the best I can, and I'll comment what I can. Yeah, I'm sorry, Maya. I'm sorry that I fall behind on chat pretty often, but I'm still grateful that you're here. Thanks for stopping by. Cockroach in your walls. I hope you enjoyed My Little Pony. Take care now. Hi, Maya. Hi, Renee Rupee. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping by. This is so nice. I love this. Can I sub? Hi, Emma. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. Of course you can sub. However, again, I'm always that kind of person where I always, you never should feel pressured to have to sub, but if you want to give me a subscription, then I'm always forever grateful. Either way, I'm thankful that you're here, and thank you for stopping by. It does mean a lot to me. I'm catching up, everybody. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Jackson. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. What is that? That's a light. Did you know? Look, I'll show you. Ooh, the room got darker now. Did you see that? Did you see the lights? Did you see the lights? Here, pay attention. Pay close attention. Whoa! Oh my God, that's crazy, right? One more time. One more demonstration. Ooh. Wow! Either way, thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here. I'm catching up for the most part. I'm not trying to ignore you, Maya. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to really just catch up. He survived. Do you know Fillion? She's a VTuber as well. So Renee, I personally don't know Fillion. Like, Fillion doesn't know me, I will say this much. I do know who Fillion is. Fillion is a fantastic, I think they're a very good VTuber. I like their chaotic nature of how they do things, and I kind of inspired to be them in some way, shape, or form. Like, the fact that I'm wearing a Rindo, which is what they used to, that's just completely coincidental. Like, I actually like Rindos. I think they fit me very, very well. Like, they're the animate girl that defines me very well, especially this particular avatar. When I landed in this avatar in Prismic's avatar search, I was like, you know what? This is me. This fits me really, really well, and I'm forever grateful, especially for the avatar creator who helped remake this avatar from scratch and even added facial tracking to it. So, yes, I do know who Fillion is, and I appreciate them a lot. A lot of people compare me to them, and if anything, I actually do look up to them. So, I don't really see that as a bad thing when I get compared to them, because honestly, I almost kind of see it as like a... I would say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, so I guess I'm kind of like copying them, sort of, not really. I can't really do everything that they do. They're way too chaotic for me. Overall, I'm more focused on trying to be like a more positive, just chatting type of vibe person, you know what I mean? At least that's just me. My brother is so fat, he broke my bed from laying in it. Oh no, Liam. You might want to get a new bed at that point. Or you may also want to make your brother pay for a new bed, honestly. Do I believe in Jesus Christ? So personally, me, I am a Catholic, so yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ. I don't want to go too far into the topic because I don't like talking about religion that much, but I do consider myself a Catholic. Albeit a lapsed Catholic because I don't really go to church that much anymore or whatnot, but I still believe in the good faith that you should love your neighbor as yourself, and overall just make sure you take care of your fellow man. If anything, that's the most important part about Catholicism, right? Just making sure that you follow the golden rule. Love your neighbor as yourself. So, but yes, I do believe in Jesus Christ personally. I have my own religion. You believe in Craig. Who the hell's Craig? The Ori series, Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will of the Wisp were two fantastic games. Honestly, I wish they hope they make another game. And I will say, Will of the Wisp really, really like capitalized on like extra features and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I had a lot of fun playing it. It's been a while since I played it, but overall, it's still a pretty good game in my opinion. Have I ever played Omori? No, I have not played Omori, but I've heard about it. I'm not really into those, like, if I recall, there's an RPG Maker kind of game. I will say this, though. Recently, I've been watching a lot of videos about a game called Fear and Hunger. Now, everybody here, if you don't know what Fear and Hunger is, please be careful when looking it up. It is a very grotesque, very profane, very, like, I would even say sex-driven game. It's very, 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 very 18 plus. So be very careful if you do go and look up for it. But it sounds like a very grueling and brutal game. And honestly, you're treated very grueling and brutally in that game. So, but overall, it's very fascinating to watch. I personally couldn't play it because I feel like I would get so frustrated because there's so many different ways that your run just effectively gets ended. Because this game, like, is merciless. There's a lot of times where, like, you may take one wrong step and you're just dead. Like, straight up, you're done. But, I like watching it at the very least. The art style is really cool, and the way they like the game treats your characters sometimes is very, very like haunting, but it's also very fascinating to watch, if that makes sense. I'm catching up. I'm the fellow who asked for a boy tracking for Christmas. Did you get it? Did you get it, GCA? I'm very curious. Oh yeah, that's right. I do remember that. You did say that in my comments. That's why your name looked familiar, honestly. But did you get it? I'm very curious, actually. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm sorry. I'm just reading. My purple eyes look like a nebula. I kind of like that, actually. That is pretty cool when you guys look at my eyes and you put comparisons into it. I do like my purple eyes. They're very cute and they're very nice. So thank you for the compliments. It does mean a lot to me. It really, really does. And I'm not trying to like catch up on chat so much. I really am hungry, guys. And every time it seems like that I try to go on a tangent, it seems like the chat just floods and then I cannot catch up ever. So I need to catch up at some point. Room tour? Oliver's Aviation, hello. I hope you're doing well. I will do that real quick. I mean, I know I'm trying to get out of here, but you know what? Screw it. I'll give you guys a room tour. First thing. You guys ready for my room tour? We're gonna do this real quick, okay? So this is my room. Welcome to my room. Smoothing strength lower. Welcome to my room. This is the underwater bedroom. You're gonna see here that we have a bunch of lovely amenities that we're looking at, including my TV. Not really my TV, but this is basically like where I can put on music, whatever. And in particular, what's playing right now is Rainy Galaxy. I love this song. This song really is comforting and peaceful, and it really gives a good vibe of what this room is all about. But overall, this room is kind of like, it's not super spacious, but it's my room, you know? And I do like it a lot for what it is. In fact, anyway, you can see outside as well, which is like this, like the aquarium, and even like you can see like how it goes above and everything. So this is my room. I like my room a lot. It's lovely. It's so cute. And if anything, I know it was kind of a very expedited tour, but I hope I was able to like at least give you some insight as to what this room looks like. But I'm going to sit on the floor now. I'm going to try to catch up on chat even further still. Give him a weakness. What are you guys talking about? It's kind of funny though, because at the very least it means like I can kind of just start catching up on chat. Or at least I thought I was catching up on chat. Oh my goodness. I'm catching up on chat now. Hi, Mark. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Star the Gamer. I appreciate you being here too. Thanks for stopping by. just plays FNAF 87, a FNAF fan game. Have you tried it? No, I'm not really a FNAF person myself personally, so I haven't really tried it. But I do hope you enjoyed yourself playing it, honestly. My little pony, my little pony. Ah, G4 is peak, I'll tell you that much. Is to seal him during roller stream? What the heck is going on with this Craig thing? Hi, bye, Fire. I hope you take care. Have a great day. Craig left. Can I see you turn into Blitzo? Hi, Stranger Things. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I unfortunately don't have that avatar right now. I could probably try to find it at some point and could turn into them at some point, but I'm not going to do that right now because I'm trying to catch up on chat and turning it off. I always come back. You know what's funny? You are a male version of Fillion. A lot of people do say that, and I actually kind of take that as a compliment, so thank you so much for telling me that. I do appreciate that a lot. I really do. Chad is making a storyline instead of talking to the man himself. Honestly, I'm okay with that because like I feel like it's like when I see Chad has fallen behind, it's like technically speaking like I can catch up because I don't really have to regard this. I can just let them have fun. They're enjoying themselves. I'm not really upset about it. They're actually having a good time, and that's all I can really care about personally. But I really just want to try to find a way to make sure I catch up with chat the best I can. I'm seriously hungry, chat. I need to go eat some food, but I want to make sure I get up on chat. Hi, Ivan. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Am I a boy or a girl right now? Well, I'm a male in real life, and in VR, I'm a female. I consider myself both at all times. You can call me a he, you can call me a her. I really don't care either way. It's whatever you perceive me to be. So, yeah, I'll really leave up the pronouns up to you, honestly. But when I'm in real life, I definitely am a male. Like, I don't, that's for sure. I know that 100%. But in VR, if you want to call me a he, you want to call me a her, it's really up to you. Whatever makes you comfy, honestly. Am I wrong for starting boss fights in no time to talk earlier? Hi, Veiled Atlas. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I feel like people go to no time to talk because they actually want to talk and make conversation. So I think starting boss fights maybe is not in the cards for a lot of people. But if people enjoy it, then sure. I don't really know if people do enjoy that though. So I can't exactly give you a proper answer to that. I'm just gonna say yes. Or no, either one. I'm just gonna say no comment, honestly. I don't know about the Craig lore. I'm so confused about what the heck's going on right now with that Craig stuff. My new religion. Jack Black, your new religion? That's crazy. Sea salt? Sea salt! I need you, sea salt! Sea salt! Invincible memes, am I right? Is that still relevant to this day? I would go to jail if I can remember my brother and hide his body into... Well, okay, calm down, Dexter. Bay Harbor Birch over here. Holy crap. You can't just kill your brother just because he broke your bed. That's crazy. You're gonna have dogs coming after you, you freaking serial killer. He's gonna be like, I'm hungry, chat. Do you play Goon to Femboy Simulator? Hi, Red Velvet Gamer. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. No. I don't even know what that is, nor do I honestly want to know what that is. So I'm just going to say no. At all. Period. Bro, are you a girl? No, I'm not a girl. I'm a boy in real life and a girl in anime. However you want to see me fit is however you can have it. Hi, Raptor. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Halo. Hi, Dark Show. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. Halo? Halo's such a fantastic game. I wish I could talk more about it, but I seriously am trying to get off of live stream right now. I'm just catching up the live stream. That's what I'm trying to do. Wizard. Why is your avatar a girl? Because you can choose whatever you want to choose. Just because I'm a guy in real life doesn't necessarily mean I need to be a guy in VR as well. Like, I don't have to be a guy. I will say this though. For about the first half of my VR chat career, I was a male avatar. Anime male avatar. But then I found this avatar, and now I want to be this avatar. So, you have the right to choose in VR. You can be whatever you want to be in VR, honestly. And this is what I choose to be, personally. And also, it's very cute. I love this avatar, how cute it is, honestly. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm actually catching up. Hi, it's K and K. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Can you say my name? It's K and K. I said your name. We have to do the... What are you guys even talking about at this point? I'm so confused. There's a whole godforsaken roleplay going on in the chat. No wonder why. Yeah, I know, right? I'm just like, I'm as confused as you are. And honestly, I'm not against it. I'm not opposed to it. They're having fun, and that's all I can really ask for, honestly. But that's why I can't really catch up. But that's fine. That's fine. I'm catching up quicker now because I can actually, I'm just understanding that I can just read past it and actually read people who actually want to like talk. Do I use voice changers, Liam? No, I do not use voice changers. I like my voice personally. I don't really need to change it at all. Some people actually say my voice is kind of ambiguous between either a male or a female. Maybe they say that because they see a female avatar and they hear my voice, which is not super deep. It's like kind of like in the middle of the road. And that ambiguity is more than enough for people to be like, oh, he's a female. But some people are also like, oh, he's also a male. So it kind of goes either way. But personally, I don't really want to use a voice changer. At this point, I've come to like my voice. I used to hate my voice for the longest time. And now finally, I can come to accept who I am when it comes to my voice. So no, I don't use voice changers personally. Asking for gender. I'll see check. Yeah, I believe I was given my role. Hi Maya. I have no idea what you just said, but I hope it's a good thing at the very least. I don't really know what joke you were making, Star the Gamer. I'm sorry, but hello. Call me Dexter Morgan or Pedal Morgan. Dexter Morgan. I like that. I'm gonna get off soon, okay, you guys? Oh no, this guy again. I think I know. Actually, I know what to do. Hide user on this channel. That actually works. There we go. I did it. I did it. It works. I'm gonna get food soon. I swear. Bro, the meme reset didn't do shit. Hi, Oliver Lemus. I appreciate you being here. You're so right. Everybody still uses 6-7. 6-7. Even myself, it was pointless. This whole great meme reset, everybody was talking about it, especially my live streams. They're like, get ready for the great meme reset. Get ready for the great meme reset. There's no great meme reset. We're still back to where we are. We're back to square one. Brain rot. 6-7. Skibidi toilet. I don't think that's relevant anymore, but that's besides the point. Just, ugh. The great meme reset is definitely not going to happen anymore. And that's unfortunate. I really wish it happened, but what can you do, I suppose? Oh, well. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Technoblade was here. I saw him. I swear. There's no way Technoblade was here. Remember, but then again, he never dies. I'm coming. Actually, I'm up. I'm actually caught up. He's at the Grand Canyon River. But I trust you not to snitch. I don't know. Maybe Deluxe needs to know about that. I'm reading. I have a deeper voice than bro. That's fine, Liam. I didn't know having a deeper voice was a competition. I like my voice as is. So I hope you enjoy your voice as is too, honestly. Hiya, silly goober. That is cute again. Hello again. I appreciate you being here. Is the same as a truck engine? I don't really think that's a compliment, honestly. Truck engines sound pretty bad sometimes, like. Alright, bye, Fire. I hope you take care. Hi, Stanley Monks. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Spy, stop in my century. Spy, stop in my dispenser. That's funny. I love that. Medic! Doc! Come on, man! Oh, engineer. I could do engineer voices a lot, honestly. Hi, silly goober. That's cute. I need therapy for the meme reset. Oliver Lemus, the meme reset's not real. We all know this at this point. I'm not that far behind. I'm catching up at this point. I actually am pretty much caught up. Sorry I'm so speaking for entertainment. He truly is a kind fellow. I want to make sure if I'm going to have a live stream, I have to make sure I catch up on chat before I close chat. Before I close my live stream. That's my most important goal. And I know I am hungry right now, but this is what I commit to. This is what I do personally. I don't want to make sure I fall behind on chat. Maybe 6 to 7 decades. Hi, Bella Cheese. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Do I know what TF2 is? Oh, I definitely know what TF2 is. That's for sure. It was a very good game back in the day. Craig is my pet snail. He's very useful. We need to stop him. Okay, fair enough, just me. Thank you for giving me the context. I appreciate it. TF2 means Team Fortress 2. That is correct. That is correct, Maya. Thank you for that information. Hello, my right hand. Oh, my right hand's doing right hand things again, chat. Now I definitely need to know it. That's how I know I need to leave. Ouija? Oh my god, I haven't seen a Ouija meme in a long time. Man, the Ouija meme. Oh my god, what a blast from the past. Just reading that just reminded me of the Ouija meme, I swear. Don't close the stream. I need to close the stream. I'm so hungry. I have half a right hand. Hello? Did you just like stop existing? What the heck's wrong with you? Oh my gosh. I have a half sub that I'm gonna go eat. Yeah, at this point my right hand is literally just like stopped existing now. Like legitimately, it's done. Can you come back? Right hand, hello? I'm really tired of these freaking controllers. I'm reading. Will I ever do a face reveal? Technically I have already. If you look at some of my videos, especially in the past, I've already revealed my face. So unfortunately, I've lost the opportunity to like market it or whatever. But honestly, I don't want to market it. I really don't care. Like, I want you all to know who I am, both in the real life side and the VR side. There you go, right hand. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate you being here. Seriously, gosh, Creeper. Oh man. Yes, I do want to close the stream. I'm hungry, chat. Please give me my graciousness. Give me my graciousness, please. Hello, Abyss Draco. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Just eat while you're streaming? No, honestly, I have other things I need to do too, actually. So, just be sure to donate to the Slanted Foundation so Rolla can afford a new controller. I mean, honestly, at some point, I may try to do a donation to try to get the Steam frame. I'll try to get as much money as I can to try to get the Steam frame, but I do want to try to have help from you all to get the Steam frame. So I don't have to deal with crap like this right-hand controller, doing stupid stuff all the time. It's very annoying. Hi, Amoeba. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Anyways, get out! Okay. Alright, I pretty much have caught up. I'm caught up. I caught up, chat. I caught up. Yeah, I caught up. Yeah. Man. All right, but I'm done reading chat though. I seriously am done reading chat. So with that being said, thank you all, everybody. Seriously, thank you so much. This was actually a fun live stream, and I'm very grateful to have the chance to be able to be here with you all. And I'm always eternally grateful, especially that you guys take the time to be here. Even if we're doing silly little role play, or you guys are asking me questions, or everything else in between, I'm forever grateful that we can spend the time here with each other. The time to be able to just laugh and enjoy each other's company and time, to be comfortable, to find moments in time where we can just embrace each other, have fun, vibe, be positive, overall uplift each other. And the most important part with what I want to do with my community, always and forever, is just to make sure that I personally can make you smile. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, truly. Thank you so much for being here. I'm eternally grateful that you are here. And before I close out the live stream, I always ask this of every single live stream that I close, please, in your days ahead, find one opportunity, and I mean just one opportunity, to provide a sense of positivity to someone. Whether it's a compliment, whether it's just affirming to someone that you're there. Hey, I'm here for you. Hey, thanks so much for being here. Any way you can do it, any way you can envision it, please do it. Remember, we want to make a more positive world, and it all starts with every single one of us doing our parts. And if anything, I want to make sure that I can let you all know that I have utmost confidence that you too can be a positive beacon of light wherever you stand, wherever you are, and with whomever you can. Please do it for me. And if anything, if you can do that, that's why I don't even ask for subscribes or likes or anything of that matter. All I honestly ask is for you to be a good person. Be a good person to everybody around you, and please make sure you take care of anybody that you can. I have 110% confidence that you can do it, and if anything, I just hope you can make me proud. I appreciate you all. I really do. And I hope, if anything, you all know that everything that I do, all this stuff, even starving myself to continue reading chat, is to ensure that I want to show my dedication and commitment to you all, to make sure you all know that I want to be there for you. I want to give you the opportunities to feel seen and heard. And with the ways that I make you feel appreciated, I want to make sure you let the whole world around you know that you appreciate it. Your friends, your family, maybe your coworkers, your schoolmates, anybody that you can, please take the time. Give positivity to someone who needs it. You never know what that will do for that person. That could be the difference between them deciding to be here tomorrow or not. So please do it for me. But with that being said, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for taking the time to be here with me. And I hope, if anything, I'm really glad that we got the chance to spend time with each other on this random Monday night. Thank you so much, everybody. Mwah! My heart really does go out to you, and I really do hope you take care. Have a good day. Have a good night. Be safe. Be healthy. And overall, just continue being you. Good night, everybody.